my God.
Go check out FIFA Coins online for some amazing deals on buying coins. Link in the description. Hello guys, Mr. Aussie1990 here, and we're back with some more FIFA 14 prediction ratings video. Now, I think in the last video yesterday, you saw the little troll card of DJ Fresh. Basically, a couple of years ago, me and my brother were playing Football Manager, and we come across this guy. I won't say his name because I'm going to be doing that in a giveaway soon. I'm going to be asking people if they know who that actually is. But we saw him in this game. And we just watched, I think it was Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, and a guy was on there, and he was claiming to be, oh, I'm DJ Fresh, and stuff like that. I thought that was bloody hilarious. And I saw this, like, no offense to gingers, but he was a ginger kid, and he looked a little bit weird, and I thought, right, DJ Fresh, I was going to call him that. It's all a little bit of a troll thing. I think a couple of people thought that was me. That's not me. If you've seen what I've looked like, I've done a face cam video. If you missed it, it'll be on my channel somewhere. Plus, if you follow me on Twitter, that is my face as my Twitter picture. But out the way now. I thought that was a little bit of a little funny thing to do. A lot of people saw it, obviously. It was meant to be seen. That was the thing. But I was just seeing it was quite hard to stop it on that exact point. But I found that quite funny, and all the guys in the comments seemed to enjoy that a little bit. It was a little bit of fun to add to my video. But we're going to get on to this video today. There isn't going to be no Easter eggs. Don't worry. Don't be looking for them. But we're going to start things off in this episode today with Cavani. Now, obviously, he has transferred to PSG. Big money deal for him. So, expecting him to, you know, be a probably popular player next year. Hopefully, he gets better work rates. I think his work rates this year was a little bit poor. And it wasn't great to, you know, play in certain formations and stuff like that. So, we're going to move on to his actual card this year now, which is going to be, I'm going to make a 87 rated card. I mean, his original's an 86, as you can see there, stats across the board. I've kept him the same pace purely because he's not the quickest of players in real life. So he is a quick player, but he's a very leggy, quick player. A little bit like Ibrahimovic kind of player, like size-wise. I upped his shooting as well because obviously I've upped his actual rating. So I feel as if his shooting will go up a little bit to 86. Passing's gone up a little bit as well to 72. Obviously, he's had a couple of informs, I think, in the team of the season, etc. Upped his dribbling as well, very good dribbler of the ball. Defending a little bit and heading a little bit up as well, just so his overall rating's a little bit higher. But, you know, his card looks pretty cool there. He seems to celebrate like that all the time. Obviously, I couldn't get a picture of him in the PSG shirt. I don't think he's played for them as of yet, but I couldn't find one on Google, so I went with that picture, which is in his Napoli shirt. But obviously, a massive money deal, so I'm expecting him to be one of the higher rated cards next season. Leave in the comments what you make of that one, but that is what I do believe he will get. Moving on to our next player now, which is going to be MAIKON LEITE. You can see his old card there. You know, he's actually got a transfer in real life, luckily, because I do believe that Palmeiras got relegated, and I don't know if the second league in Brazil will be on next season on FIFA 14. We'll have to wait and see about that one. It may well be. I'm not 100% confident. But, you know, MAIKON LEITE, very good player. We all know him by now. He's a right wing with 5-star skills. He should remain a 5-star skill, I'm hoping. He's got the 90 pace. I'll move on to his card now. He'll appear on your screen. There he is. Boom. Right there. I've done his new badge. I mean, the badge on Ultimate Team's a little bit different to that. I don't think they have the license for it, so that badge may be different. He's got the Brazilian flag as well there, of course. You know, it's a good-looking card again. I've opted in by one purely because he got a bit of a downgrade last year, and I think it was a little bit harsh because I think he was like a 74 rated, if I remember rightly, or 73 rated. He got downgraded to 71. I've put him back to a 72, and I feel as that's probably about right for him. I've upped his pace by a little bit. He's a very quick player in real life. His dribbling's decent as well. He's a 5-star skill, of course, so normally 5-star skills have decent dribbling. Shooting's gone up a couple just so it represents the actual rating overall. Heading went up by a couple as well. Passing's gone up by a couple. Hopefully he is going to remain in the game because he is probably my favourite Brasilva. I think he's a lot of people's favourite Brasilva. He does the job. He's quick. He's powerful. Well, he's not powerful, but he's quick and it helps on the right wing. But hopefully, I say this with a cross fingers, pace isn't a massive issue next year. Hopefully. Obviously, everyone likes pace, but pace all teams are so ridiculous this year. When, you know, after claiming at the beginning of the year, they were like, oh, pace isn't going to be a problem. Yeah, my ass. But we're going to see if FIFA 14 has changed. We'll soon find out. But we move on to the next player now, which is going to be Yilmaz. Now, I've used his 78 card rated in there. He actually got an upgrade in-game. I think it was an 82 as an upgraded, like, a card. That's the card you get in packs at the moment. But his original, as you can see there, was a 78. So I went with that one because that is obviously the card EA gave him originally. He's got some decent stats on card. He had a phenomenal season for Galatasaray, scoring, I believe, 24 goals in 32 games. Along those lines, that might not be exactly right. But that's a pretty good record considering, you know, he was a little bit unknown before. No one really mentioned him in, like, you know, the world of football. I knew about him a little bit, and then he's come into effect like the last couple of seasons. I think he played a little bit in the Champions League or something against someone. Didn't impress massively, but I think he's getting linked with a couple of clubs as well, a couple of Premier League clubs, a couple of other foreign clubs. Hopefully, you know, he sticks on Ultimate Team and does well because I like using this card in game. So we'll move on to his actual card. I'm going to give him in FIFA 14 now. I'm going to give him an 82 overall, as you can see on your screen now. As I said, his upgrade was at 82, but I feel as if he deserves that a little bit more because if he's scoring that amount of goals, he's got to be half decent. I mean, 78 non-shiny was a little bit harsh. I made him an 82 shiny now. Maybe that will see that. And his card, by the way, it looks a little bit dodgy. I've cut off his hand. His hand is just there. He's not doing anything naughty on that picture. I mean, the face is kind of giving it away a little bit, but yeah, it's not the best picture. I do apologise for that one. I've only just seen that now on my screen. I thought, shit, I've only just realised that does look a little bit dodgy. But anyway, 83 pace is what I've given him. Decent pace. He's an okay pace player. He's not the quickest player in the world. 80 shooting, obviously got an immense shot on him. I mean, that could be higher. 80 is probably about right, considering he's got 75 on his regular. 72 passing, just so, you know, warrants his 82 overall. 75 dribbling, up by 1. Kept his defending at the same and just upped his heading a little bit. Very good in the air, this card indeed. And if that card is legit, I can see him being a very good card next year. One of them ones which are probably underused, but abused, if that makes sense. We'll move on to the final player of this 4-man lineup today, and we're going to have Mikeinho. Now, his regular card, I do believe, was a 75 on Ultimate Team, but I can't find that one to save my life. So here's his upgraded card as a 77. I think he got another upgraded card and a Team of the Season and an inform and all sorts of jazz because he had a phenomenal season. So underrated originally, as you can see. He's got 67 pace, which is so harsh. I mean, the stats on this card aren't very good at all, but we'll move on to his FIFA 14 card, I hope. He's got the picture of him doing his trademark celebration, which is that little thing up by the ear. I'm not really sure how to describe that. Like a turn-in kind of motion of the hand. But I kept him as a centre forward. Possibly could be a striker, but, you know, I think he plays just in behind a striker for Swansea. Can't really remember who they play out front, Swansea, at the moment. That's left me. But anyway, we're going to give him a pace upgrade to a 74. Again, he's not the quickest player in the world, so don't expect him to be getting like the 82 kind of pace, something like that. But 74 seems about right, in my opinion. 84 shot on him. That's a massive shot upgrade from his 77 original there. But I do believe that is a fair justification of his actual shot. He's a very, very good player. He's so underrated. Swansea, well, not underrated now. He's going to be hyped up a little bit more because of his season. Swansea got an absolute bargain. I think they paid like £2 million for the guy. Considering Bale's going to go for like almost 100 million. Just put into perspective, £2 million is not a lot at all for a player who's going to get you that amount of goals in the season. He's got 72 passes on his card as well, 75 dribbling. You know, he's had an upgrade in most things, I'm not going to lie to you. Defending stayed the same, but I think on one of his cards, his defending, I think it might be his team of the season, it's like a 74. So, you know, you could see him being 70s across the board if you're lucky, but I didn't want to do that just in case, you know, that may be a little bit too much for your liking. But they're all the cards in all their glory. Looking very nice indeed, if I must say so myself. I'm liking the whole new layout of these cards now. It's grown on me massively after doing all these editing on the cards. The FIFA 13 cards are starting to look weird to me now, which is a bit strange, and the FIFA 14 cards are just looking right, and I'm hoping they keep them at that. I mean, that isn't actually confirmed, I don't think. I think it's probably about 99% confirmed, but they could always change it last minute. You know what EA are like. But hopefully you have enjoyed this video. Please do remember to leave it a like if you have. We can hit 1,000 likes, that would be absolutely insane. Leave in the comments 4 players, or just, you know, a couple players you would like to see in the next episode. Possibly thinking about doing downgrades. What players would you like to see be downgraded in the next game? Obviously, you've got the likes of Gerrard, who I think's going down a little bit, and like Lampard will probably go down a little bit because of their age, etc. But a couple of like high-rated players you'd think probably haven't performed this year and deserve a downgrade. Leave that in the comments with any other comment you'd like to say. Obviously, if you've don't agree with any of the players I've done in this episode, be sure to leave that in the comment in a nice message. Don't leave hate, because this is just my opinion, and it's also a couple of people on Twitter's opinions. I did again tweet this out. Thank you very much for watching. Please remember to comment, like, and subscribe, and I'll be back with some more of these soon, so thank you very much.